Hi guys! So today I'm here to share the biggest trends from New York Fashion Week, London Fashion Week, Milan Fashion Week and Paris Fashion Week. Every single one of them. Obviously, if I went through absolutely every single trend from every single one, this video would be like 4 hours long. So instead, I'm just going to go through the main ones that we're seeing across all of them, or at least two. So this is like not ones that were specific to just Paris, it's like, you get what I mean. It's in more than one, it's likely to be a trend next season. If you follow my blog, you'll know that I've been doing a Fashion Week series where I do the biggest trends from each individual Fashion Week, and then I finish off with a Fashion Week wish list, which will be coming your way very, very soon. If you do want to see a more in-depth look at all the different trends, where they were seen, what collection, how they might be worn next season, please do head over to my blog and read that more in-depth write-up. This is going to be more of just like, we saw this colour, this pattern, you know? One of the most popular prints, trends, the styles for the last, literally feels like about a millennium, has been animal print. And you guessed it, it's back again. In fact, it was in every single Fashion Week at least once. These designers are going mad for leopard print, I'm telling you. I love it. Also a lot of snake print and zebra print actually, which I haven't seen that much of on the high street yet. I've seen a few kind of boots and a couple of tops, but nothing compared to the amount of leopard print I've seen. I think if I wanted to now, I could probably be head to toe leopard print, ranging from everything to underwear to probably bloody earmuffs or something. Like, you can get absolutely everything. It's actually insane how much you can get in leopard print these days. But I actually do kind of like the trend. I didn't expect it to stick around as long as it has, I'm not going to lie to you. I thought it was going to be sort of a, you know, oh yeah, the cool girl's going to wear this trend for a while. Sort of this time last year, really. And then it just stuck around forever. By the look of it, it doesn't look like it's going away. So on the catwalk we saw big animal print coats, skirts. There was this gorgeous one with zebra print and fringing all around the bottom, which, you know, I could actually see myself wearing that. But animal print is such a chic trend that I think can be kind of dressed up or dressed down and really taken into your personal style. And I actually have a blog post coming soon about how I wear leopard print and within my personal style, which I think can be a little bit tricky because obviously very, very classic, elegant style, and at first glance you're sort of like, okay, how am I going to look like a cheetah girl and make that look classy? You know what I mean? It's quite tricky, but I have got a little blog post for you coming very, very soon. A trend we saw time and time again all across Fashion Month was clashing patterns and clashing colours. There was a lot of colour used this season, which kind of shocked me because obviously, if you don't understand, all of these collections at this start of the year are going to influence our fashion, what's on the high street, even like obviously designer, but it will be filtered down to what's on the high street for the end of the year. So all of these things, this Fashion Week, I was expecting to be very dark and kind of rich fabrics, very just wintry looks. And to my surprise, there was a lot of yellow, a lot of red, a lot of blue, all the primary colours, but then also a lot of like pinks and greens. And it was quite shocking because I was sort of like, I wouldn't associate those colours with winter, but that's very exciting because that means we're going to have bright clothes still. Sometimes I do feel a little bit like it gets to about October and everyone's just head to toe black, and you know, that's not always a good look. It can look very, very elegant and very stylish, don't get me wrong, but sometimes you just need to spice it up a little bit. So I'm very excited about all these different colours. However, when I first saw that all these designers were clashing and mashing all these patterns together and all these colours, I was sort of like, oh my god, Loki had a bit of a panic. Because, okay, I'm a very kind of, we'll have a plain blouse, a patterned skirt, a plain bag and tights. That's sort of, you know, very chic and simple looking outfit if I'm going to include a pattern. I'm not the kind of girl to stick pattern top, pattern trousers, pattern on my shoes. Some people can pull it off so well, and I saw it all over the catwalk and I was like, oh my god, I'm going to have to wear a multi-pattern dress. And we'll see what happens, I'm sure I'll end up wearing it, but it looks like it's going to be quite a big trend. I mean, I have got one dress where it's split down the middle, so it's stripes going horizontally on one side and vertically on the other, which, okay, that kind of counts towards this trend, I think. Hopefully we'll be able to find some lovely pieces with these clashing patterns. I do quite like the kind of chain link kind of pattern that we've got going on at the minute, like the scarf trend. Hopefully, if that's still around, that could look nice with different colours of that pattern within one piece, like a dress or midi skirt or something. That could look quite nice. So I'm excited to see how that turns out. As we're talking about colours, I thought I'd also mention that red and pink, a bit of a cheer for this because they're like two of my favourite colours, were all over the catwalk. Oh my god. There were so many gorgeous pieces. The Blue Marine collection, Philosophy de Lorenzo Serafini, had so many gorgeous, and Rodart. Oh my god, okay, right, so I'm getting so excited, but these are like two of my favourite colours, and usually people are like, oh, pink in winter, and I'm like, yes, pink in winter, thank you very much. Right, and now it's going to be acceptable to wear pink and red in winter. I'm so happy. I'm excited. These are two of my favourite colours, and it looks like they're going to be big next season, so now I've got an excuse to wear them. People can't look at me like I'm a weirdo. A few of the trends I'm particularly excited for. Obviously, as we're going into winter, well, when we will be, when we're experiencing these trends, thank God we're not now. Get me out of winter for now, please. We will be entering party season. So we've got Christmas parties, if you're old enough, you've got work parties. I mean, some people will go extravagant. They've got like balls and all sorts going on at Christmas time, you know, it's a fancy time. So that means there's going to be lots of like party trends. That means velvet, glitter, ruffles, they were all over the catwalk, and it made me a very happy bunny because, as you know, I will rock up to like lunch in that sort of an outfit. So to see all that sort of stuff all over the catwalk, hopefully that means it'll also be put into more kind of wearable pieces. A ball gown can be wearable as long as you in your heart believe it is. Obviously, with Chanel being shown at Paris Fashion Week, of course tweed was going to be on the catwalk, but it wasn't just Chanel who had it there, which does indicate that it's going to be a big trend. And I saw it like countless times across Fashion Month. It was actually insane. And I love tweed. I love tweed so, so much. Tweed skirts, tweed jackets. Like, you can get tweed anything and it will just immediately look so classy, because you look at tweed and you just think, okay, Chanel. And when does Chanel ever not look classy? So, also RIP Karl Lagerfeld, because, you know, that was kind of what all this Chanel show was about this year, remembering him, so rest in peace. But he did give us so many beautiful pieces, and hopefully the tweed trend will be big in honour of him. Florals are a trend that I often relate to spring and summer, but I don't know what I'm excited for, guys. It was all over the catwalk. Even if it was darker florals, I don't care. If I have an excuse to wear flowers, I'm going to wear flowers, okay? There were lots of dark floral pieces, so blacks and blues with kind of dark coloured flowers on them, but they looked absolutely gorgeous. And there were so many kind of 3D flowers, or like embroidered applique flowers, which means kind of things that are going to stand off the clothing. That's so exciting, because I love that look. It looks so like Texan, you just want to touch it, but it also just looks so glamorous. So if that is a big trend this winter, oh my god, guys, I'm so excited for this winter now. Like, so many beautiful trends. Like, I've got so inspired. I'm planning out my outfits and it's only March. Another trend that was seen in nearly every single fashion week was leather. Leather is a very kind of harsh and strong looking material, making it perfect for winter. Obviously you're going to have rain, snow potentially. You need something that's long wearing and, you know, it'll do the job. And leather definitely is that material. So we had a lot of black leather, wet look leather, particularly in New York Fashion Week that was. A lot of brown leather cropped up a little bit later than London, and Paris had a lot of brown leather. I kind of have a love-hate relationship with leather. I think some leather pieces can look so nice and, you know, look really elegant and stylish. However, I also do feel they can look a bit masculine, and I do find it quite hard to dress leather up in a way that will still look very girly. So yeah, I think I'm going to brush up on that before winter, because it does look like leather's going to be everywhere. We had leather skirts, coats, jackets, trousers, leather everything. So I think I might have to kind of practice styling up leather if I want to be trendy this winter. Trench coats and boxy fitting suits and buttoned up coats, any sort of that sort of style was everywhere, all over the catwalk. A lot of pieces with buttons were included in Milan and London Fashion Week. We had kind of big military style buttons and big shoulders. That also came in Paris, where the big oversized shoulder look and the kind of fitted waist but boxy shoulders, boxy necklines. And then also there were places in Milan which had kind of buttons kind of scattered all over the place, with an asymmetrical button look. So we had the very controlled kind of military look, and then this kind of more relaxed, kind of oversized, kind of buttons are sort of all over it sort of look, which is very exciting. It's kind of 1980s inspired big sleeves and big boxy shoulder pads, you know. Everything in fashion, nothing is really that new. We've had everything, you know. It just kind of keeps coming back around. So that kind of 1980s style is clearly going to come back in again. Don't know how I feel about that. Do I have good enough shoulders to then put shoulder pads on them? Oh no. I can see myself looking a bit like the BFG. Like, seriously. We'll have to ask my mum to see how she used to style it up back in the day. We'll get some styling tips from the good old Julia Grant. Another example of kind of accentuating or kind of putting a lot of emphasis on one area of the body was belts, which was a big trend in New York Fashion Week, particularly, with big chunky belts holding in the waist. And then it wasn't even the case of a very full skirt, it was just sort of like really accentuated the waist, even with a slim skirt. I'm getting back into belts. I do like belts, and I think pulling in the waist is a lovely look. It looks very vintage inspired. The kind of big belt with the straight down skirt looks very kind of 60s and 70s, but if you then combine the belt with a full skirt, you can even go in further back, like 40s, 50s, and I love that look. I think it looks so, so beautiful and elegant. So I'm really excited to see where this trend takes us, because it's such a simple trend to do. All you need to buy is a belt, because you're going to have skirts, you're going to have dresses that you can pair it with, and it will just look beautiful. Oh, it's so exciting. Two patterns that we saw quite a lot of were stripes and polka dots. So I like dots. I think they look really cute, especially in dresses, and I also have stripes because they remind me of very nautical fashion. However, those two things remind me very much of summer. So again, this is another one. I'm excited to see how winter kind of changes it and gives me a new way of looking at a trend that I immediately associate with summer. Like, I love that about fashion, that you can take something that is so assigned to a particular season or particular thought, and then just kind of go like, yeah, no, we're making it into a winter trend now. And you're like, oh, okay, sure, why not? Obviously I'm excited for the beautiful striped and polka dot dresses and skirts. Oh, guys, I'm just excited, like, genuinely. I have such a passion for fashion. Rat style alert. But I feel like a bostel whenever I say that, but seriously, I have such a passion for it, and seeing all these new trends arising and like fashion trend forecasting is so exciting for me. Like, I'm such a fashion nerd. Like, this video could have gone on for literally like an hour of me being like, and then this collection and this collection, but I was like, you know what, no, Most people won't even know what I mean if I'm like going through all the different collections. I just need to say the trends, and those of you who want to know more, head over to my blog. I think that's the best way to do it. If you do want me next time to go into like, this appeared in this collection on this sort of piece, please do just comment down below. I'm just trying to make it more accessible for people who don't know as much about fashion as I do or as other people do, you know what I mean? I just want them to feel like they can get involved too, and they don't need all the references. They just want to know, you know, leather's going to be in. So please tell me if that's a bit too simplistic and you want a bit more information. Sure, like I will do that next time. I'm not averse to doing it. I just wanted to make it, you know, a bit simpler for everyone to understand. So that's brought me to the end of the main trends. Obviously I reported about a lot more on my blog, like I picked out, I think it was about 10 from each fashion week, and then went through where they appeared in what collections, and then I went through all my favourite looks. That's my favourite part. My favourite looks, like, because lots of the things I like I'm going to pick out the pink, the glitter, the flowers, you know, they're not probably going to fit into many winter trends. So I always found when I was doing it last time, I was sort of like, no, I haven't got a place to put a bit of me. So I decided to add favourite looks on the bottom. So we've got 12 of my favourite looks from across the fashion week. So we've got pretty dresses and suits and just go look at them. Even if you don't want to read it all, like look at some of the beautiful pieces of design that went down these catwalks. It's so exciting. I love it. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be doing more posts about obviously the winter trends nearer winter. This is just sort of telling you guys what happened at the fashion week. So I can't wait to get onto that, but we've got so much to do before that. We've got all of spring and summer. Spring is my favourite season, so you're not even ready for the amount of content I'm going to be throwing your way. We're going to have so many spring dresses. Talking of spring dresses, how gorgeous is this? This dress is so beautiful. I'm actually in love. It's from Shein. Oh my god, I feel like a little princess. I feel like a Southern belle. I feel like I actually am a Southern belle, just born in the wrong country. Like, country music, love it. Dressing like this, love it. All their houses, wraparound porches, yes please. Like, I think they're absolutely beautiful. So, do you know what God was playing at putting me here? No, thank you. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to be back with lots of new content. I'm so sorry I've been gone for about 2 weeks, but I'll be back soon. I'll see you in the next one. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, especially if you love girly classic style, because I've got so many videos coming your way. Just you wait and see. I'm so excited to share them with you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.